Finance Minister did announce a slew of measures as far as taxpayers are concerned. Several people feel that there is some sort of relief, but many feel that there needs to be more done as far as concessions for taxpayers are concerned. Let me go across to residents of Mumbai. As we were discussing before, yes, tax slabs have been tweaked. As far as standard deduction limit is concerned, that has been hiked. But is that enough relief for a salaried employee like me?
I feel the salaried class is the most impacted at any point in time. It's just not income tax, but number of other taxes that they pay as indirect taxes, which really puts a heavy burden. So, the government needs to do more here because all of it is declared income from the employer's perspective. So I would say it's a bit lukewarm as far as salaried class is concerned.
All right, lukewarm as far as salaried class is concerned. Now the old regime is completely untouched, whereas some relief as far as new regime is concerned. So how do you think this is going to impact people in general? Do you think government is planning to do away with the old regime per se? Take us through your thoughts on these tax relief.
Yeah, see, the government has been telling us that the new regime is simplified. So they are pushing, or all their decisions are in a way that are pushing the people to move towards the new regime. They say it's a simplified version of the old tax regime where you had to prove your deductions and show exemptions that you were claiming, you had to give proofs, etc. So now they are saying move to the new regime. It's very simplified. Up to 15 lakhs they've laid out the tax structures. They've increased the standard deduction from 50 to 75,000. So in effect, the finance minister has said that this will benefit each individual up to 17,500, moving to the new regime in the current structure. So that is what has been told regarding the individuals.
Yeah. And so you were talking about capital gains tax structure, a lot of changes.
On the budget. Yeah. The expectations were far more. Let's understand the common man is burdened with a lot of things today. A 17,500 relief is not much given today's inflation, given the cost of medical things. Point number one, the expectation was far, far more from the budget, but the direction is, the government is going in the right direction. But having said that, while they've given the tax benefit, they've taken away the long-term capital gain and indexation benefit from the property. Now, a senior retired person who wants to sell a property and save some money to go and stay far is going to have a problem. So I think it's basically they're given something, they've taken away something more. But the direction is right, the fiscal deficit is being controlled. If they are able to do that and really stick to the figures, I'm sure next year the government should look at doing much more for the common man.
Oh, great. A 30% tax for above 15 lakh, of course, it's uniform. Do you think that perhaps the super rich should be taxed even more, perhaps those earning more than 50 lakh, 1 crore, so that there's some sort of reduce in burden as far as, a common man?
Or have done something for the rich too. And I also feel that it has been quite a letdown, the budget. We were expecting much more by way of relief in taxes from the finance ministry. This is my opinion.
Okay. Ma'am, you were talking about, women empowerment and the fact that how this perhaps, in terms of taxation and so on, how it will impact women and how it will perhaps help in empowering women. How do you sort of, analyze the budget?
30 crores has been allocated for women basically who want to invest into small businesses in the Mudra Yojana schemes. So they would be able to have their startups and small industries on their own. So that's like a key benefit for them. And also women enrollment in higher education, that has been increased by around 28%. And to add to that, 43% seats have increased for women in STEM. So those are good key takeaways, as well as in gold. The custom duty on gold has been reduced from 18% to 9%, which means that women can buy more gold and their Sridhan can increase. So that's a good takeaway for women.
All right. So there you heard it from residents of Mumbai. Mixed reaction, certainly. Not everybody is happy as far as salaried employees are concerned. As he was saying, much needs to be done for salaried employees, be it the old regime or the new regime. So certainly optimism there, and a sense of disappointment also being witnessed among residents of Mumbai here, especially because Maharashtra has not been considered as far as this entire allocation is concerned. That is also a reaction that we got throughout the day.
Right.
But these are the views from people in Mumbai as far as tax announcements, income tax announcements
In the
are
budget
concerned.
is concerned. Radhika there and Saurabh, thank you so much for joining us.